What's poppin' internet? Wait, what? What do you mean? Oh, well, because you were like, oh, that was go. Oh, I
You
thought
did this?
You did this. I thought you were getting ready to point. Oh man, fucking A.
Can't even blame me for that one. How?
Can we? No, bro, but just hit it again.
Don't. Don't.
What's poppin' internet? Welcome to an episode of Synced Up Impressions, the show where we talk about the latest and greatest in the video game industry coming out right now. I'm your co-host today. Well, actually, I guess I'll be the host. I'm the dude asking the questions today. On the sticks is Michael Clare. We're going to be talking about Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity and our thoughts on that. I've played the demo, so I got a little bit of taste of how the game works.
Yeah.
Mike's actually, I don't know how many hours he's in.
I'd say, guessing on what I've seen online, I think I'm about halfway through the game.
Yeah, so he's on chapter 4 right now, if that gives you any idea. And so we're going to jump into the game. I'm going to ask him some questions. We're going to talk about what we think. So, Jordan, go ahead and switch us over to the game right now so the peoples can see what's going on.
Of course, this is Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity, the second in the Hyrule Warriors series. Obviously, number probably 37 in the Warriors series overall.
The fastest selling Muso game.
Yes, this game outsold every other Warriors game in, 4 days? Something like that?
Yep. That's to be expected. With
yeah,
the
because of the IP.
License.
And as you can see, a lot of similarity in the resources and what we're looking at here. This is the map, the overworld map. You always go to this after every mission, every level. And this is kind of where your main base of operation is.
Yep, this is how you load into stuff.
Yeah, so I'll kind of go over some of these things we're seeing here. Obviously, it's a bit cluttered, and it can be confusing. I promise it comes in slowly when you play the game.
As someone who played the demo, there was like jack shit on the map when I first came in, and now there's a lot more popping off. But it was trickling in as time went on.
So right now, this is the main mission I need to do next. And these other ones that look like it, these blue ones, are main missions that I've already done. You have these smaller missions, which are combat missions, that are these little sword things that are all around the map. The ones that are yellow are ones that I haven't done. The blue ones are ones that I have done. And then you might see these little characters that are grayed out. These are bonuses you can get for your each character you have. Right now I have 8. We'll go into that a little later. But you get resources from doing levels and going to the shops and stuff, and you can use them to upgrade your characters. This one right now, I'm looking for a certain type of bat wing, or whatever they're called, just so I can upgrade or get an extra combo on.
What are they called? Keys?
Yeah, I think they're keys wings.
Keys it says it right there. I'm stupid.
I don't like reading. And this is so when we get this, we'll get an extra bonus combo for Link when we're fighting in the game. So the whole premise is to kind of do all these things on the map to make your character stronger. Some other things you might see, these blue squares are all different services. So you can L and come over with these services. You have the Blacksmith Guild, which will let you upgrade your weapons. Each character has their own weapons. And as you can see, all the characters right here. You got Link, Impa, Zelda, Mipha, Daruk, Rivali, Urbosa, and then Hestu, the Korok.
Of course.
You come in here and you can, the A and the B, bro. This is why you shouldn't play 3 consoles at the same time.
Yeah.
You get different weapons here. Link has 3 different kinds, so he has 3 different combo trees depending on which weapon you're using. And then each character has their own set of equipment that you upgrade. Of course, you can sell all that, and then they also have this thing which I don't know if you know about, where you can just use rupees to level up your character.
Yeah.
So let's say I wanted to use Impa in a mission, I could just level her up.
That way you ain't got to
42 or something.
You ain't got to grind her out.
Yeah, which is nice. So characters I don't use as often, like Zelda, if I have to use them in a mission, I can level them up and feel ready to use them. And then the rest of these are kind of like stores and stuff, where you just would buy stuff in a normal Breath of the Wild game. Some other cool stuff, they still have the dyes. So you can come look at any of these items that you have for Link here, and you can kind of dye it however you want.
You love to see it.
And it looks good. This looks so much like Breath of the Wild.
Yeah.
I love how they've kept all these little things to make it really feel like you're playing a Breath of the Wild game, even though it's a spin-off. And I think that's pretty much it for all these services. has all the same items you remember from the main game.
Of course, of course.
There's the chapters, and here's all the little quests here. So let's get into the other half of the game, which would be combat.
Yeah, this is.
I'll kind of stay away from doing a main mission. I'll try and find a decent mission we can do here that'll have a good amount of enemies. We'll do this.
Yeah, so
this will let us play as whoever we want. Who do you want to see here?
I want to see Mifa, bro. This is the
You want to see Mifa?
Yeah,
All right.
the only person I care about.
She has a pretty interesting play style. We'll use that weapon. You can cook. I think they just needed a way to add this in here.
Yeah.
I don't
give you some effects before match.
Yeah, I don't really use it that often. We can get this movement speed here though. So you can cook, and it'll have in battle effects. You can get extra XP. You can deal more damage. Whatever you need. If you lose a fight and you're like, man, I wish I had a little more health, you can get yourself some more health. So cool stuff like that.
You love to see.
I will say the one thing that is most notable about this game compared to like the next gen stuff
is this
load times, man. I do not miss load times.
No, man.
And Age of Calamity is good at reminding me that they exist.
You hate to see it.
Sometimes they'll have cutscenes and stuff, so you'll finish the cutscene and you can go right into the level. But when you're doing these side challenges and stuff, you have to wait every time.
Yeah, that's quite unfortunate. Especially we're so spoiled with next gen.
Yeah.
To have to deal with these damn load times kind of sucks. So when we get in this battle, I think the foremost question at the front of my mind is who's your favorite character to play as? Obviously, I mean, of the 8 that you have, are those the only 8 in the game?
As far as I know, I didn't look it up because I didn't want to spoil myself.
Yeah.
It's pretty badass. Every time I mean, all these characters have pretty cool
Animations.
Yeah. I think my favorite to play as is Rivali or Link. Rivali's pretty busted because you can just fly around.
Yeah. And I played the demo, and from the demo, which you got to play as Link, Zelda, and Impa. And you can still play the demo right now if you want. It's the first hour and a half-ish of the game, and the progress carries over. So if you want to try the game for yourself, you can do that.
Definitely, I recommend doing that.
Yeah. Impa was it for me. And I will say about this game, at least from the demo from when I played, it feels like a fighting game, kind of, you know?
Yeah.
A little bit. Like in these sections, it feels like, you know, you're doing combos and whatnot and pressing
Yeah,
buttons
so
and
the combat,
borders.
we can talk about that for a second. It's pretty simple. It's mostly spamming X and then hitting Y to do different strong moves.
And it's your special moves and your
and
Sheikah Slate.
Then each character kind of has different stuff. Like if I hit R2 here, Mifa's thing is that she just does this little sprout thing, or a water spout thing. And, you know, everyone has something different. Daruk's, I think he uses magma that he summoned and he explodes them. Stuff like that.
Impa sends out the little symbols.
Yeah. Some other things. If I hit R1,
You got your Sheikah
we
Slate.
have our stuff you're familiar with. You got the bronze.
But everyone does it differently, it seems like.
Yeah, everyone does have different stuff, which is cool too.
Because, like, yeah, it wasn't dropping bombs from the sky when I was.
So everybody's got
So-and-so.
different stuff. And then if you hit L1 here, you can use like the
Oh,
whiz robe stuff,
so,
like
yeah.
the fire, electric, or ice. You can also heal. And then L2 is just block.
Yeah, and then you got the special move up there, little A
Yeah,
button?
so when you got a big wave like this, you can use your special move. Hers is pretty,
I remember this.
a little underwhelming, but it just does a whole bunch of damage.
Oh, yeah. That animation was kind of basic.
Yeah. I will say I haven't used her that much, so maybe I'm missing out on some of the cooler things she can do. But when you're fighting big bosses like this, you're supposed to use your Sheikah Slate, other stuff. Are we going to attack? Oh, I have to use X. You try and break them down so you can one-shot them.
Hit him with the weak points.
Yeah.
And also they kept the flurry attacks where if you do the special, like the dodge at the perfect time, you can flurry attack.
It's very cool. You'll get rid of their
nice.
shield very fast. But other than that, that's pretty much the combat. I think Link has the most diverse because he can have 3 different weapons, and you can use whichever one you're more comfortable with. Let's just take a bunch of damage right there.
Is there, everyone else is pretty much locked into the same?
Yeah, as far as I understand.
So, what would be your least favorite hero out of the 8? I mean, for me it was Zelda, but I didn't get to play a lot.
Honestly,
of them, so.
Zelda's up there. My hope is that I get further in the game and her kit changes.
Yeah.
When she like unlocks her
powers or whatever.
Yeah, whatever we're trying to do right now.
She becomes badass.
After that, I haven't played Hetsu that much, the little Korok guy. I'm assuming I'm not gonna like him that much, just from what I played of him. And then Daruk's pretty simple. His attacks you just hit him over and over. Nothing's that flashy. See, there's the
No,
flurry
flurry
rush right there.
There we go.
And then you can do the weak
And
point
boom.
smash.
You.
And like that's cooler
Take
than
'em out.
your special attack almost.
Mm-hmm.
And then of course I haven't talked that much about the objectives. Like right now our objective is to capture the outpost, which is something you'll do a lot in this game. That's probably the one downfall of this game is the
Repetitive.
yeah, some of it feels repetitive. You're fighting a lot of these guys over and over. Some of the variety comes in as you progress through the main line. You fight different types of enemies, which is nice. That was a pretty cool weak point smash.
Yeah, that was nice.
That's probably where the most cool stuff in this game comes from is the animations.
Of course.
So we finished the level. Now you'll get some rupees, which is one of your main resources to get stuff done. You'll get experience, of course, and then you'll get some items. You'll get weapons, and then a bunch of different materials
all your
and
pickups
stuff.
that you got going on.
Whole bunch of stuff.
JRPG classic.
Yep. It's almost like it feels like a mobile game sometimes where you're like collecting all these different things of really no importance, but you need 1,000 of them to get something like one
cool
bonus combo.
Yeah, of course.
So, and of course you don't have to do all these levels. It's just if it's on my map, I'm gonna do it.
Run us one more. Run us one more before
you want to see some cutscene stuff,
or
do you want to?
No, let's shy away from the cutscene stuff.
Okay,
we'll leave that for the people.
Let's do some Rivali stuff.
Yeah, hit us with some Rivali gameplay
because I think he's my favorite. Or I might do Urbosa. Urbosa has some cool stuff too. But we'll do Rivali since he's my favorite.
Right, let's run one more mission before we tap out.
You got any questions?
No, I mean pretty much you've answered most of them for the most part, and I think the main draw for this game for me is the tie to Breath of the Wild.
I think it's going to be the main draw for everyone. Is the
if you
lore.
At least up into chapter 4 up to this point, if you think that the story is decent enough, or that the character like exposition that you're getting for this backstory is good enough as a carrot on the end of the stick to keep you going throughout the game, then I think I'll like it, because I typically hate the JRPG style of things. The grindy repetitiveness. But if the carrot on the end of the stick is shiny enough, you might catch me. So
yeah.
He can fly.
Yeah. So he's I think understood as the most OP because you can just kind of fly and do that, and it's hard for people to hit you. So I don't even know his regular combos that well. Let's lock on here. But obviously he uses the bow. I'll try and do some different combo stuff here.
Oh shit! Here we go.
Oh, let's
lock him. Oh,
nope. Okay. Nope. I'm getting my ass beat.
You're just gonna get waxed.
See, I'm gimmicky, and I like to just fly around and not really try that hard. But you can still do some cool stuff in the air.
Yeah.
Summon that hurricane. Let's see, what else can I do? See, it's just so nice to run away and dodge everything. You can send out some fire bombs.
Wow.
Stuff like that.
Shit.
So he's the most fun to play as, in my opinion, just because I can shred through stuff faster. I think Link probably has some of the coolest combos, and so does Urbosa.
Yeah.
With her lightning, she has a cool thing where you charge up the lightning gauge, and she'll just do cool stuff like that. All right. Am I just? Oh, I'm supposed to defend the stronghold. Maybe we can go fight some regular enemies.
Yeah.
If I can figure out where I'm going.
You just gotta not die for 4 minutes.
Yeah, I think that's it. Which we might not stay here for the whole 4 minutes, but.
Or you gotta protect whatever's getting their ass over here.
So the strongholds are kind of like the main thing.
Oh shit!
I don't know what set them on fire, but
someone's on fire.
Hey, I'll take it.
I'll get
So
you a
these
couple
guys are
weak
down.
points, bro. Gonna get both of them at the same time, or you
I
gotta?
might.
You have to do.
I don't think it'll finish both of them.
Yeah.
Or maybe it did.
Oh, it did. Yeah. Okay. We take those. Get your little chest over there, but will it pick up automatically? You gotta run over there.
I will say that's nice that I don't have to worry about picking up stuff.
Yeah. Kind of auto, which is good.
All right, here we go. Let's put him, and then that should charge him up all the way. And now we should be able to take his meter down, whatever you want to call it.
Little stagger meter.
Yeah. I see the animations are pretty cool.
Yeah, they're nice. I will say.
But yeah, the lore 100% carries this game all the way. Keeps you interested in what is going on. Here, let's take a
just kill everyone from this
let's
guy.
take a look at what his special thing is. I'm trying to line him up.
What do we got here? We're watching and learning. Okay, so he sent some bombs.
Big charge up shot with the bomb shots. It's to stagger.
Rivali's cool. You know he's cocky. He's very cool.
He is extremely cocky in this game.
I mean, he was cocky in Breath of the Wild too.
Yeah. Here's an. Oh, I hit the wrong one. Oops.
Well, we're going anyway.
Nope. Still got whacked.
Yep. We trying to get the magnesis.
Yep. Let's finish that one off. Okay.
Well, there's a lot.
So you can watch me and sit here and do this for 2 more minutes, but I think the point gets across here.
Yeah, I think we got the idea. Oh, yeah, frame rate drops.
Yep.
So like, I imagine the frame rate, because we didn't talk about it because we haven't really done it, but the 2-player mode, I imagine the frame rate is pretty.
I imagine. I am interested in trying that soon. So when you go to play, I might grab you for a second so we can at least look what it looks like.
Yeah, jump in. But you'd say all in all, pretty solid game, and that the cutscenes and stuff and the exposition is enough as a carrot on the stick.
I think I'm gonna pause here so I can focus a little more. I think overall, if you just care about the Breath of the Wild story, if you enjoyed that game, then I think this game is just worth it overall.
Yeah.
To get like right now. Otherwise,
hold you off till BOT2.
Yeah. Otherwise, if you only care a little bit, I would wait till this is like $40.
A little bit of discount.
Yeah, Nintendo will probably drop it eventually. And then I think it's worth picking up then. If you like the warrior style stuff and you don't care about Legend of Zelda at all, I still think it's worth it then, because the play styles of each character is interesting. Like, I haven't played a Warriors game since probably, I don't know, 2013, 2014, a while back.
Never played one, so.
And it feels like the same game as it was back then. It doesn't. The genre hasn't really evolved much.
Yeah, their formula is pretty much the same, and they sell. So,
with the IP alone, makes it worth it. So, I know Chance has asked me before, and my answer is always the same. If you care about the IP or the lore, worth it.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
maybe wait.
Could wait, skip. But obviously, do the demo. Play the demo. The demo's free.
Yeah, it is free.
And if you like the game,
give us the why, Jordan.
If you like the game at all, you'll just be able to hold on to it, and you'll be fine.
Yep. Okay.
But yeah, for sure, play the demo. I think that's the best way to sum this up. At the end of the day, my opinion doesn't matter that much, nearly as yours when it comes to buying your games.
You can get your own opinion in there. So, there you have it, folks. You just go on the Nintendo Switch, download the demo, play it yourself, or take our word for it and just buy the damn thing right now. Do whatever you want to do. It's your choice. But if you care about the story, buy it. If you don't, maybe wait. I guess is the verdict that you got. Well, there you go. There we have it. That's it for the impressions on Breath of the Wild 1.5.
0.5 actually, when you think about it.
Oh yeah, I guess it is 0.5. Get excited for Breath of the Wild 2, because I know I am.
I am too.
Will we see a trailer at Game Awards?
I've thought about this.
I hope
my
so.
Answer is
maybe.
No.
No,
I don't think so.
Not
Nintendo's disappointed me recently, and I'm prepared to be disappointed again.
I guess that's true. True. But that's it for this episode of Impressions. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you like it. Like and subscribe and comment and do all the stuff. Share it with your friends and well, I guess the podcast we just recorded, if you watch our regular show, you'd know, because we're in the same clothes and the same game over there on the TV. But get excited for the next week's podcast, Monday, 7 a.m. Central. I don't know what we're going to talk about because the news hasn't happened yet. So maybe we're going to talk about some.
Do you have any predictions of what the news is going to be?
I got no predictions for what the news is going to be. I got nothing. We can we're probably going to talk about Crunch.
Yeah.
We're probably going to talk about
Jason Schreier's going to have some breaking news.
Yeah, Jason's going to pop out. Nintendo's going to do some fuck shit.
Yeah.
You know.
That's a good guess.
The classics. But that's it for this episode of Impressions, and we will see y'all Monday, 7 a.m. Central.
Goodbye.